Hello! Today I'm going to be reviewing and showcasing the new 2026 Bon Jovi calendar, made by Danilo or Danilo, I'm not sure. It's being sold on the Bon Jovi shop, as well as independently. I personally bought it on eBay, but since it's being sold on the Bon Jovi shop, I thought that I might as well also talk about that website. So the theme of this calendar is for Slippery When Wet's 40th anniversary. And frankly, I think they did a fantastic job. It's executed really well, which is exactly what I would expect since Danilo specialises specifically in calendars. Off the bat, it's very clear that this is a different standard of quality to what we would usually see on the Bon Jovi website. Now, I want to be fair. And I also want to say this very carefully. To me, in my mind, there are a couple of different problems with the Bon Jovi website. Number one, the pricing is very high. For example, this calendar on the Bon Jovi website was £17.99. Plus shipping, it's probably going to come to about £20. I managed to find this calendar brand new on eBay, specifically from Danilo, and it cost me £8. That's a big difference. It's less than half price. And it's not just the calendar, the t-shirts are about £30 to £40, sometimes £50. Mugs, like cups, porcelain cups, are about £18. Hats I've seen for like £30. Hoodies I've seen from anywhere from like 70 to 100. I mean, it's pricey and the quality of the materials doesn't necessarily reflect that. I've bought t-shirts from there before. Some of my favourite t-shirts are from that website, but they're not the best physical quality. It's not like you're paying for the upgrade. There is some great stuff on the website. For example, I have a blanket. It cost me like £60, but it's a giant Bon Jovi blanket, and I use it as a rug. And again, I have bought t-shirts from there that I love, which leads me again to this calendar. The thing with the website is that they aren't the best designs. For a band that has such a rich history and so many different eras, it should not be difficult to create a ton of designs that people really want to wear. Bon Jovi, a brand like Bon Jovi, a name like Bon Jovi, should be making millions off their merchandise on their website and stuff. This calendar has clearly been made by someone that knows Bon Jovi, that likes Bon Jovi, and also knows how to create a good design, knows how to put stuff together. Obviously, in this situation, they've hired the correct people, which is why I don't really understand why they can't do that for t-shirts, they can't do that for just general merchandising. Again, it's not the worst thing in the world. I would just love to see them excel more. I would love to see stuff that I want to buy at an affordable price range, but if they're not going to change the prices, then please, something wearable, something that I can go outside in, because no, I can't go outside in this Christmas jumper. I can't do it, okay? Please, I can't. Anyway, enough of that. The actual calendar is wonderful. I have no complaints about it at all. There's a good mix of the whole band. It's not just all John, which I always like to see. I also really like how the bottom part, which has got all the dates on it, you can kind of see that it's got this overlay of like a Slippery When Wet cover on it, so you can see all the water droplets. And it also comes with a big poster of John, which you can rip out from the middle. And I think it looks fantastic. I would actually love to have a huge poster of this. I would have it A1. But yeah, one of the things that I really love about this calendar is that it's got the dates of the Slippery When Wet tour in it, which is fantastic. I can see every date, where they played, and occasionally you'll come across a page and there will be 14 shows in 14 days. And so I was looking through them all and I was just thinking, wow, it's a miracle that they even survived. I mean, of course they burnt out. And I think about John's voice and, the state that it was in by the end of 1987. And I was like, I'm very surprised, looking at it laid out like this, that he even managed to recover it in time for New Jersey. Never mind, improved upon it and ended up with a better voice than he did before. I mean, you can see just there 2 seconds ago, there were numerous shows in the space of 2 weeks that had multiple nights in one night, multiple shows in one night. That's about 6 hours, or at least 4 hours, 5 hours. Ugh, I don't think that's healthy. But it's incredible just to look at it laid out in front of you like that. I also really like the structure of each page. There'll be like a picture of a band member. Most of them are John, but I think they also coincide it with birthday months. For example, Tico is the picture for October. David, I think, is February. I think John is March, so and so. But every page seems to have one of a few things. It's got either some kind of a newspaper article headline, or some piece of memorabilia, or an artifact, or lyrics in the background maybe, like handwritten lyrics, because John's got tons of them over the years. Or my personal favourite is the pictures of the singles covers in the background. I know that they've got Living on a Prayer, Wanted Dead or Alive and Bad Name. They also have a Never Say Goodbye one on the July month. This is kind of interesting though, because every year Bon Jovi do a new calendar, and it's usually just the year of, you know, like for example 2020, that was full of pictures from the 2019 tour. So it's interesting that this year we don't get a calendar that is clearly like forever themed, because that's what I would have expected. But this is nice. I mean, it's nice to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Slippery. It deserves it. I think that the deluxe CD release of Slippery was not enough. I don't think that it celebrated Slippery as much as it deserves. I mean, that album is so special, and there's so much that you could do with it. That CD just didn't. I mean, it had the Wanted Dead or Alive acoustic on it, which was so good, but other than that, it was very much lacking. So I'm really, really hoping that in 2026 we get something big Slippery When Wet themed. Something, give us a giant box set, give us everything, give us all the demos, all the tapes, just give us that. And I also think maybe they'll do this for New Jersey in a couple of years, which would be nice because I love New Jersey. It'd be great to have a New Jersey themed calendar. So overall, do I recommend this calendar? Absolutely. It's high quality, it's got great pictures. There's nothing really more that I can say. I recommend it very highly if you're interested in buying a new calendar. But yeah, that's kind of all I have to say. For those of you that are interested, yes, I am still working on my Bon Jovi Forever Genesis book review. It's taking longer than I thought. I've been so busy with uni and stuff. But yeah, great calendar, great work from Danilo and the company, and thank you for watching.